Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Dan, and of course, next to me is the wonderful and talented Nikki Hoops. What's up, Nikki Hoops? What's going on?
Nikki Hoops. What's up? Got my repping my NY tonight. Yep.
That's funny. I'm repping Jersey tonight, so that's weird.
So funny. Just swap.
We're swapping states tonight, and we're
my
both
family lives down there. Yeah.
Tourist trap T-shirts.
Yeah. No, I know. My family lives down there. That's so funny.
So
but you have family down that way too, right?
Yeah. They have a beach house down there, so it's a nice summer weekend. Usually, we try to drive down a couple hours to see them and hang out. So it's been fun. I actually saw them yesterday at the wedding, so it was really fun to see.
Oh, right. You had a wedding. We'll get into that, right?
So yeah, we have plenty to talk about tonight. We got to first off talk about the G-Men. Another couple more days of OTAs, as we all know. Darius, what's up, bro? As you all know, it's the OTAs, so it is honestly, you can just show up any time of these practices, and there's going to be no issues. Last week, Darius Slayton was the only quote-unquote drama of players not showing up that were any sort of big deal for, like, all right, contracts, other than Darren Waller. Darren Waller, as everybody knows, has been rumored that the Giants are more than likely going to be expecting him to retire. Obviously, as we saw in the draft, we got
Ding. You need a bell for the SOAR count.
All right. Yeah, we got to get the saw. Anyway, we got Theo Johnson from Penn State, was a mid-round pick this year. I always liked Bellinger, and we picked up two blocking style tight ends for them to hopefully make the team if Waller isn't on there. So I think we are in good shape if Waller decides to not come back and play. I also unfortunately think with Darren Waller, yes, we'll be missing a quote-unquote big play player, especially on offense that really doesn't have one at the moment until we see Malik Neighbors hopefully be awesome like we all expect him to be. The offense is going to be a big question mark. As I saw today, I texted you. I saw someone on Twitter, I don't know which sportsbook it was, but Daniel Jones is over-under for touchdowns next season is 9.5, Nikki. 9.5. If he is healthy and he doesn't get over, I don't know what
he's got the beard now, so don't worry. It changes everything. It's changing everything.
I was old, so
he needed facial hair. Like some guys need facial hair.
Yeah, I know that.
He's one of them. But I don't like the grizzly beard look, but he's got a little bit and it looks good on him. He needed it.
No, he had that last year as well. So I think he's like the Eli Manning, once the season starts, I'm gonna be clean shaving. So we'll see what happens. Because that's the way we joked last weekend for how he has no swag. He automatically gets instead of 5% swag, he maybe has 20% swag now.
You were giving him 5% swag. It's crazy.
Before the beard, I don't know. He's
I gave him none, so I feel like now he's maybe got 5% swag.
So Dan Duggan, I have the Dan Duggan tweet. We are officially post June 1st. Obviously, we're the 3rd. He tweeted this on the 2nd. If he retires or is to be released, the Giants will gain $11.6 million of cap savings and $2.5 of dead money. And next year would be 4.9, so basically $5 million of dead money in 2025. Honestly, at this rate, as much as I just mentioned before, Darren Waller obviously is a very skilled and athletic player. Man, $11 million back into the cap space.
Bye. See ya.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, Darren. That has to happen because, like you mentioned on the side chat, right now we only have $1.6 million of cap space going into the season. So we know So we know there's going to be restructuring and everything else like that. And when I was walking my dog this morning, I was like thinking in my head, all right, we're going to be talking about Darren Waller tonight. We could get another CB. We could get another starting quality CB. We don't necessarily have to trust the other CBs that will be applying for the nickel and dime package. Things like Flott and Holmes and McLeod and Hawkins, just name a few. And then, or we can shore up the depth on the offense and defensive line, especially in the D line. That took a major hit this offseason. So there's other positions that we can allocate that 11, 12. Hey, we could easily do all three positions if we really wanted to, depending on the quality of players. So I think Darren should enjoy his post
rap career.
Rap career. See, no one takes you like seriously, and it's really funny.
No one takes me seriously. Oh yeah, no, I never get taken seriously unless I tweet something saying like
the only
Darren Waller's songs are a bop, and then everybody wants to take me seriously. You guys are just really like, I think I'm just misunderstood. I think if you're like, if you know me and you're friends with me, I think you get my humor. But if you don't, and you're just like a casual Nikki fan, I don't think you get it like at all. Right? No, not at all.
I agree. And I think, so you're with me and mostly a lot of other people. If Darren Waller was to happen to like, hey, I'm done, we got that money, I'm actually kind of thrilled. I will suck up like having his explosive plays when he's actually on the field, but
yeah, but that's the thing. We're not, so you can't miss what you didn't have, right? We didn't really have it because we had injuries to deal with him, and we had injuries with just obviously our quarterback. So it was like we didn't have all these explosive plays really from anyone, but let alone him. So it's like you can't miss what you didn't have. So it doesn't matter if he goes, and that bums me out because I thought he was going to have this great season, like, you know, and it just didn't happen. And so if he goes, he goes. If he stays, he stays. I'm with you, Chris. Like, it's a business at this, you know, people need to understand that. Like, fans need to understand it's a business. And he's not really giving us anything as it is. So
the only thing with him, he already lost out on $200,000 for performance base. That that just is like crazy to me. And like him waste.
Well, that's like a lot of money to us, but to him,
I know for him it's nothing. But that just seems like easy money. You just go to work out with the Giants, and it's like, okay, whatever. Well, but the fact that you're gonna like waste your opportunity to like not get $12 million seems insane to me. But
yeah, but if your head's not in it, if your head's not in it,
I agree with you.
I don't actually want you on the team then. Like, if you are not in it and you can't mentally be there and be present and get your head in the game, literally, like, then I don't actually want you on the team, because then you're just become a liability.
Right. Yeah, Chris, I'm sure his music is part of his therapy. 100%. It's just like it's like with me with podcasting and like being able to talk Giants with a bunch of my friends. It's definitely some sort of therapy after a long day of work. This is usually one of my favorite days of the week because I know I get to spend an hour, 45 minutes talking to Nikki about the Giants, and God knows what Nikki wants to bring up next in other fun things. But yeah, no, I get it. Obviously, it's Men's Mental Health Month as well in June. So
yep.
It's a stigma, unfortunately, still with men. Unfortunately, a lot of us do have that mental health of, hey, we're men. We're taught to be tough and rough and tugged and all that other stuff. When I think that stigma is starting to loosen up a bit. Obviously, there's still hardos and stuff that will be like, oh.
Well, it should. Just because you're a man doesn't mean you don't go through
mental
health issues, just like the rest of us do. Right. I mean, you know, so Darius is saying Waller should retire for his own sake, given that he is going through things and the social media noise is not helping. Right. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm sure, like you guys said, it is a form of therapy. But when you put stuff out there on social media,
oh yes, as we all know,
you're going to get it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Like, you're going to get it. And listen, if this is what he wants to do, I just take the stance with everybody now. If you like it, I love it. If this is what he wants to do and he doesn't want to play football and he can't give us 110% and be committed to the New York Giants, then it's time to move on. And honestly, if his mental health is not right, then maybe he just does need a little bit of therapy or some time off. So, but who are we to speculate? I don't really know his issues. Maybe he's just not feeling it anymore, and that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. With all the history he's had with substance and drugs and everything, on top of him always being hurt, it definitely takes a toll on you, obviously. And we know, like, going through a divorce is obviously something like you just sucks all around. So it's life changing. So
yeah, I mean, he's going through a lot, and if rapping and his music videos, and if this is what's helping him, then so be it. I mean, we can all laugh at it and have fun and joke, but I do truly hope that he's okay. Don't like to see anybody go through hard times, but we wish him the best, whether he's here in New York or not. I wish him the best, and I hope he finds his peace and whatever makes him happy. And God knows we've all had rough times and bad days, and where we've wanted to quit. I don't like my job some days, so it's hard. It's really hard to get up and be like, I want to keep going. It's really difficult sometimes.
At the end of the day, it's a job to them as well, and we all know those days.
It is. It is. But if he is going to retire, I mean, feel free. We are past June 1st. Feel free to just, rip this Band-Aid off and let the speculation be done.
Chris and Darius, I mentioned before, Nickel, well, obviously would hope for like a starting, Nickel's technically start now. I'm looking at DBs, specifically corner. I'm looking at defensive line, and then therefore offensive line, you can never have enough. Out of those three positions, what would you guys look to shore up if Darren was to retire or get cut?
Well, it's like you said, if you play your cards right and do that right, you could possibly achieve the goal of all three.
Right.
Right?
Right. And the best thing is, this is like probably the first time in a long time I'm probably being off base. But all our rookies are signed.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That's usually like the first week of camp, or like the day before the first day of camp.
Day before scrambling before camp. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 12-hour work day for Joe Shane, and the guys are like, all right, we got to get this done. We
get it done. Yeah.
And then you get it at 3 a.m. that they signed their contracts. So obviously it's not the days of when we were younger when like it was the Wild Wild West with contracts. Now it's spaced. So it's a lot easier, you would think. So good job by Shane and the boys, and I don't know if there's any girls in there, but yeah. Mandatory camp is coming up later this week, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know. I'm not trying to get excited until training camp because we know they're not really implementing everything. That's what that's what Dave's have been saying and everything else like that. By the way, to my twin, Brian Dayball, good job. I need to know what his diet is, man. He looks trim and slim, and like, I don't know what got happened. Someone joked on Twitter that man, that Ozempic diet, that Ozempic diet has been looking pretty good. So good for Dabes. I'm obviously the heavier one now of the two of us, but congratulations. I would defer. Okay. I would defer to Shane Bowen and ask him what he needs and wants. I'm guessing CB2, at least some more depth behind Darnay Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. That's basically why I said that first.
Let's do that, everybody.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I had a funny laugh the other day. We'll get into that during the Liberty, but Darnay Holmes was the focal point. I got to show you that on Instagram. The Liberty, one of the games it was either one of the games you went to or the game you watched at home. He was one of the celebrities that they showed on the camera on the photo.
Oh, was he? I don't think I was there. Last night it was Sauce Gardner, so.
Yeah, that was another thing I was going to tell you. That was really funny that they showed the Sauce Gardner play against Mike Williams. That was pretty funny.
And they were both there, so
yeah, right next to each other. So
right next to each other.
Yeah, you got any more Big Blue talk before we transfer to all other things?
No, I mean, I'm kind of with you. I'm just in this like holding pattern until training camp, not trying to like, you know,
Yeah, it's
go
take everything with a
either
grain of
way.
salt.
Yeah, you do have to take it with a grain of salt. And I'm just like, none of this is like exciting. So, like, let's just be real. This team has gone through so many ups and downs for the past 10 years. And really, you can just pick out maybe one or two decent seasons. And so it's like it's hard to get excited because it's been such a shitty product that's been on the field for such a long time. And it's like you want to get excited as a fan, but like you also feel like your heart is going to be ripped out of your chest in week 1 and the season's going to be over like before October because that's all we know. And then it gets really hard to keep doing a show like this when they just suck. But we're going to hope.
That's why we just yell at each other all day long, just venting. And just
but it's hard to get excited. I think it's hard to get excited because okay, Jalen Hyatt and his one-handed catch, and okay, but can you execute that on the field? Can you guys execute during the game when it counts? So all of this is like fluff and noise to me until you guys are on the field and you can put it all together, because so far you haven't been able to put it all together. It's been a crap product. The fans are miserable. So listen, I hope you guys get it together. I joked that the beard was going to bring on 10 wins, but like, man, I was
going to text you. I have one more payment to pay. Next month's my last payment for the season. So yeah, I know.
So as a season ticket holder, like, do you get excited, or is it more of like, here we go again? Like,
previous years I'd be like, all right, I see the boys practicing and I get excited. But I guess doing a podcast with you and talking to you,
I brought you down, huh?
You brought me down. No, but all jokes aside, you're right.
That's because like how many times takes the fan out of you.
Whatever. I'm not a reporter.
It does. So, it does take the fan out of you. But it's been hard to get excited for this team. I don't care what anybody says. I will be optimistic, and yes, I will hope Daniel Jones has a successful season. I hope they put it together, but it's hard for me to be like so pumped up too.
So this is how I feel. This is how I felt with the Mets in February. Like everybody's like, we didn't really do much. Like there's like nothing to get excited for. Sure enough, we're 11 games under 500 now. And now I'm like, oh, see, I'm glad I'm right. So hopefully the Giants surprise us, but I'm kind of having that same feel other than Brian Burns. And then I like Singletary, but other than that, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
like the only hope I have is year 2 of Hyatt, year 3 of Wandell, and year 1 of Neighbors. So let's see what that.
Right, but I even have low expectations for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because... yeah. Of course, we got to temper that. And then Slayton was our leading receiver with 700 yards last year, so that's all you need to know. I personally like Slayton, so I'm happy to see that maybe Neighbors takes over or Neighbors like relieves the pressure for Darius to be the player that he was supposed to be 5-6 years ago. 2019, he was supposed to be our speedster, third down guy, all right, our big play guy, and then he turned out to be our most reliable wide receiver. So I've never hated Darius, so I'm happy for him.
No, I don't either. I just, again, I'm finding it really hard to get jazzed up and excited. I'll be way more excited in August and probably like when we start with fantasy football drafts and, the season's a little bit closer. But to me, this is all just kind of like, I don't want to say it's not meaningless, but it's like meaningless hype, right? Because it's like, do it when it counts, and they can't do it when it counts.
There's just so many articles of, oh, this guy's in the best shape of his life. He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Articles. Let's just touch on that. Everybody who's writing their articles, okay? You guys literally write like 5 sentences. It's literally like a paragraph, like legit, like ESPN, like ABC, like CBS News, like NBC. You guys write like a paragraph, and I just love how that's called like content and just shoved in with like SEO bullshit. And it's not actually anybody's like opinion at all. It's like Jordan Run-On said Darren Waller might retire. Okay, cool. Like, obviously we all figured that was coming. It's like Captain fucking obvious. But if you write anything that remotely resembles an opinion, oh no, we can't have that here in New York. No, God forbid. Can't do that.
I know.
That's all.
Got it?
Got it.
Off your chest? Got it. Awesome.
Sort of.
Yeah, it's not off your chest. I know. Proud of you. You got some of it off.
I'm just saying that there's a lot of people out there who do written content and it's absolute crap. That's all.
Right. Like you mentioned, like I think with me, I'm going to be more excited on the 20th when they have the 100th anniversary event at Madison Square Garden's theater. I don't know if it's sold out yet, but I got my tickets through the season ticket holder event pre-sale, so I'm excited. Like a lot of old school Giants are going to be there.
When is it?
June 20th. I want to say the 20th. Yeah, June 20th. Yeah. So it should be fun.
Maybe they can get FanFest right this year because nobody wants to come there and watch a movie. So
no.
Why don't we start with that first? You know, let's improve that product as well.
Yeah, just the overall product. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But
why don't we just improve everything overall as a whole?
Well, I will say this. This year's season ticket holder spirit pack is A+. And me and Wes and a few other people that have season tickets always joke of like, oh, okay, here we go. We got our magnet, we got our cups, we got our Hey Becca, I'm Dan, by the way. It's all good. What's going on?
Becca's in the house. So what do you get with your spirit fingers, spirit pack? What do you get?
Well, this year it's going to be the replicas of all four Super Bowl rings. I'm going to show that. I'll never wear it, but I'll show it.
Oh no, you have.
I'm not. No, Nikki, I'm not that. No, I'm not that guy.
Wear it, especially on one of the podcast nights. You have to wear it.
Hopefully it fits.
Opening week. Oh, see, Becca knows who you are. She got excited and she clicked too fast. That's okay.
Okay. Oh, Becca, yeah, we're in the 13 rings chat. No, so
okay, so rings.
All I need is Nikki. Nikki, you know what you can get me is a replica championship belt. So I'll have the 4 rings and the championship belt.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Just wear the rings just once. Like, don't make it a thing. But I think like you just gotta like wear it once.
We need one for the thumb.
No. So. No thumbs. No thumbs. All right. So you're getting rings and what else? A magnet? Is that like what?
It's usually a magnet or like something.
Wow, you get a magnet.
I have my. It's funny.
Bucks on season tickets, you get a magnet.
I'll show you. I'll show you my graveyard of magnets.
Wow, the Giants really treating their season
last
ticket
year.
holders right.
There was a pendant, and the flag behind me was.
The flag is cool, but a magnet was that like.
Yeah, that's just thrown in every year
or something. Like
it's funny. You could tell who has Giant season tickets, like going to games and stuff, and they'll have it on their cars and stuff. Oh, that guy has season tickets.
Collection of magnets.
Yeah, I have a collection of magnets and stuff.
Wow, that's
they stepped up, and it's sort of like a replica ticket of the first game ever. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, well, I'm excited for your rings. That'll be.
I know we gotta wait a couple months. That they don't come until
when do you get them?
Late August, like a week or two before the actual season starts.
Oh man! All right, so
I'll do a whole unboxing for everyone that night.
Oh wow! Cool.
I know.
How exciting!
I know you can't contain your excitement.
I really can't. I am just. What's that Kevin Hart where he's like so excited?
So excited!
Yeah. Wow. But wear it on the show for week 1.
All right. Sounds good. So, Nikki Hoops.
Is that my new nickname? Nikki Hoops?
Yes. Nikki Hoops.
Okay.
So you went to 2. You covered 2 Liberty game, 2-0. Granted, those 2 teams suck.
3 total I'm at now.
Well, 2 since last show.
Since the last show. Yeah, 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, any cool like beat reporter life stories to share, or before we go on your WNBA talk?
So yeah, what is this? The lib minute, lib 5 minute, whatever we're giving it.
As long as Nikki wants to talk about the Liberty.
So first off, I do just want to give everybody a shout out that has reached out to me and said that they are getting into the WNBA and they've started watching Liberty. I honestly don't know if it's because of me. I would like to think a little bit of it is. It's a little bit of Caitlin.
Well, for me it is because I have to like we're like
yeah. Well, I got you to be a Villanova fan too. So
no, it's like I guess
you and a lot of people started watching college basketball because I started talking about it like in early into the season.
Oh,
so
I like to think I'm also in your inner circle, and I'm like, what are you nuts? You have to take this opportunity as well. So
yes, you are in my inner circle. There are people in my inner circle who said like, yes, you should go do this. Yeah, of course you have to take this opportunity if it's presented to you, right? So thing is, like when I'm there, like right now, people know me as the Giants girl. So
yeah, we gotta
which
fix
is fine.
It's cool.
Right. It's fine. Listen, it's only my third time, but I think it's very cool that the sport is catching on and a lot of awareness is being brought to the WNBA.
As it ever.
Yeah, I forgot. People keep asking me, what is it like? Like, what do you do when you get there? And honestly, like, it's just so much going on. I totally forgot to do like a day in the life, but it might be there one day next week or 2 days next week. I don't know. So I'm going to try to do it then, but it's very cool. We were courtside on the court for shoot around yesterday. So got some good content and footage there. And of course it was Caitlin Clark night. So Barclays Center was sold out and not a great game for her.
3 points. Lock her down.
3 points. But I tell you what, she hit that 3 and the place went nuts for her. They really did. So, and a clean game. I told you guys I expected it to be a clean game because that Liberty, they have a classy style, and it was. So, yeah, it was 104 points. It was
light it up.
Yeah, light it up. It's light it up NYL, not light it up lib like that.
Light it up libs.
That's the one I made up.
That would be typical Liberty. Light it up libs. Yeah.
Light it up libs. So getting to meet some really cool people. It's a completely different vibe. It's just cool and relaxed. Everybody's having fun. And, they appreciate the media. They want the content. They want the coverage. So it's been really great. And I'm happy to be able to help bring a little more awareness to the
I do I feel like a bandwagon fan because I know how good the Liberty were last year. But, it's like, I love Sabrina.
Oh my God.
Absolutely love her, man.
I love
passing, obviously her three, she's just all around and Stewie.
Yeah. Stewie, she the past couple of games been off with her shooting and having a little rough go of it, but she kind of got back into it after in the second half last night.
She won MVP last year, right?
Yeah, but she's the first to tell you, and so and Sandy, their head coach, that she hasn't been shooting great the past couple games, and she hasn't. So quiet half from her, but she came back a little bit in the second half, and Sabrina is just on fire.
Just some of those passes she makes, it's just like
I saw so many girls with her jersey last night, which was
she has a popular shoe. A lot of NBA guys wear her shoe, so that's all you need to know.
You know what I love best about WNBA is that everybody, women included, women reporters, right? Like everybody's got like nice, cool, funky street style, right? Everybody's in sneakers. The sneaker game is top tier. I need to up my sneaker game because right now I just wear like white J. Crew sneakers with everything. So, but I do have like fun, like shoes that I think sneakerheads would wear. So I'm going to up my sneaker game. But yeah, I think one day I'm just going to go and get shots of everybody's sneakers.
That's the way to go. I think I'm almost positive Jalen Brunson wore her shoes a couple of games this year.
Everybody just wears really cool sneakers. So I think
she had that cool 3-point contest with Steph last All-Star game, 2 All-Star games ago. So She's awesome. And she's also married. This is a football podcast. She is married to an offensive lineman. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So she's the best. It's the best that I can just go in like street clothes and sneakers and report, which is really fun. So I got to up the sneaker game a little bit.
Yeah. Who do they play this week?
They will be playing. They go to Chicago tomorrow night, 8:00. Yeah. So last time we played Chicago, they lost. So every time I've been in the building, they've won.
Oh, you're is it in? You said it's in Chicago.
It's in Chicago, yeah, and they lost there. So I'm
saying
every time I've been.
Yeah,
yes,
Chris
said he is extremely impressed by the Liberty last night. 104 points. Yeah, they put on a clinic last night. It was really awesome to watch. And Ellie, I don't know if you guys saw my.
Hold on.
Oh, you got the video?
I can get it real quick.
Can you get it real quick? Or is it
you didn't thankfully I'm on your page.
I did. What do you just keep my page up in case?
Now I do because you're a psycho.
I'm a psycho? I think everybody needs to see Ellie get stank with her tail because she does. Like she throws that ass back and shit. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. Like it takes forever. Look at her. Yeah, she's putting the stank on it.
Get it? They call me. Oh, hello, Cool J too. Look at that.
There's too much feedback, so mute whatever like that is.
That's your video.
No, you have it up. They call me on microphone.
Anyway. So, is it time for?
It is. Okay. So
it is up. So since it's up.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with this, right? Okay. So you sent this to me yesterday because you wanted to start Food Fight a day early. If you're not watching, I will let Danny defend himself to the court, but let me just get this prefaced right now. You're looking at a picture of 3 waffles. Okay. I understand you were in a hotel. You had the shitty continental breakfast, which by the way, I never knew.
Becca.
No, hold on. I never knew people actually ate that breakfast. But anyway, I see you have syrup on here. Okay.
You pay for it.
What thrilled me and pleased me the most was that 1, you got all the hate for the food yesterday and not me for once. 2, apparently you poured your syrup wrong. Like apparently you don't have enough. You don't have a dunk pool. And Becca says Nikki's perfect and never does anything wrong. And this is why we
clearly love Becca doesn't have to live with you. So
neither do you.
I basically do have to live with you. Becca. Her head's big enough as it is.
Put Becca's comment up. Put that up on the screen for everybody to see.
Nikki's head is big enough. We don't need her to explode, okay?
No, it's fine. This is how I stay motivated. Compliments.
I know.
So, okay. And everybody said these look like dry ass waffles and
they were.
Okay, well, but you made them wet, like with the syrup.
So, all right. First of all, yes, I did not do every single square of waffles. Yes.
Are you supposed to? Because everybody came at you for that.
Apparently, when I'm home, I normally do. I think it wasn't the over when you're on a buffet line and it was right next to the waffles, and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. I do it quickly. I'm gonna cut the waffles, so I'm gonna have the residue of the extra syrup.
Was there a line? Was there a line?
Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent line. So wasn't
for the hotel breakfast.
For the hotel breakfast, yeah, because it's free.
I've never.
Well, it's not technically. You pay for it, but yeah.
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I've never. And
I'm not shocked.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I travel a little more than you do. I've never seen anybody actually in line at the hotel breakfast. I didn't even know people actually ate it.
You probably for you, you're like my brother Michael, who he literally got there at 9:50 to get some sort of breakfast. So
I mean, I don't even eat breakfast. So what the hell am I talking about?
Right.
But okay,
Right.
so is this the type where you had to pour the batter? Because I have seen it. Where
No,
you pour
no.
the
Okay, so
batter.
that's the thing.
Okay.
If it was that type of waffle, that's 10 out of 10 every time you go to a continental breakfast at a hotel. You do that 10 out of 10 times. And you also do the 10 out of 10 times is when you do your own omelet. Those are the two
Do your
guarantees that
own
you.
omelet.
Well, you don't do it. You tell someone to make your omelet. You make like the cook make it. Those are the only two 10 out of 10 things you have to do 10 out of 10 times. Obviously, the hotel I was at didn't have it. It had like, you know how you were at the Yankee game a couple weeks ago, and I'm sure at Brooklyn they have it too. It's like they're in the what's it called, the little like sternos, but it's like tin. So God knows how long those waffles were chilling. But
Oh, don't gross me out. Yes, Becca, I love Alexis.
she is Alexis from she is Alexis from Schitt's Creek.
Okay, so you basically just took the waffles, threw some syrup, and ran because you felt pressure with the line behind you.
Right. And it was those crappy eggs that I will turn into you like I will never eat those.
I understand the egg thing.
Unless I'm dying, unless I'm like dying or like I haven't eaten in like a week, there's no way I'm eating that. And
No. I get the egg thing. I definitely get that. But I honestly didn't
terrible.
think Oh, you had sausage? You
no,
love sausage.
No, I don't. It was next to that, and I like no, that looks terrible.
But I didn't think that you were going to get as much crap for this as you did.
Nikki, see, this is what I was telling you in the group in the chat. If I had too much syrup, I would have been called a fat ass. Like that one guy had a dunking pool. Imagine if I had a dunking pool of syrup.
Stop being like a real housewife of Beverly Hills who's been on too long and self-producing so you don't get hate, all right? That is bullshit. You should have just drowned your waffles in the syrup.
But then I like syrup to a degree, but I don't like swimming in it.
No, I wouldn't do that either. I don't like syrup. I don't like the smell of syrup. I don't like kids syrup that smell like syrup. You ever been around?
Those are my kids. Those are my kids. So yeah.
Why? There are some kids that just like I'll be in Target and they just smell like syrup.
And Johnny is the dunking kid with the syrup, like that guy said with the dunking pool. Yeah. That's my son Johnny with the dunking. I hate when he has syrup.
Yeah, no syrup for kids. All right. So, I mean, let's say you had to go. So, is this ideal syrup for you, or you would have done more? Or this is like pretty good for you?
Pretty good. At home, it'd probably be a little bit more because it's the syrup I personally like. So.
Right. Okay. Got it. Did you have anything else? You just did these 3 sad waffles.
I had I had like a little small bowl of Fruit Loops.
I'm sorry. What? Fruit Loops?
Yeah, it was either that or old people cereal. So I
wait. What's old people cereal?
Like Raisin Bran.
All right, nobody's eating Raisin Bran, but like they didn't just have like Cheerios or like
like boring regular Cheerios. I wasn't in the mood for
Fruit Loops and 3 waffles.
Yeah, and then I walked to Dunkin', as you all saw.
Yeah, did you get a donut?
No, I did not get a donut. I saved my donut intake for today.
Do you like donuts?
Look at me. Of course I love donuts.
I don't know. That's why I asked you. All right. So we had enough of the waffle. You get the waffle off. So let's talk about Dunkin' Roulette. So today I went a little crazy which is your own fault. You told me that my orders have been pretty basic lately.
No, I know. It's not true.
You did, actually. You did say that. I have a clip of you saying that they were basic lately and probably a text message. So I wanted to be creative this week. So we did, what'd I give you? Vanilla ice coffee with a shot of the Dunkin' Donuts syrup. I actually told you 1 shot. It's not my fault they fucked it up.
No, I didn't blame you.
Right. They like gave you diabetes today.
Hold on. All right, hold on. I got it up. Just give me a second. Hold on. Ready? So, Nick went. Hey everyone, it's Monday, Dunkin' Roulette. Don't forget to watch Thunder and Lightning tonight at 8:30. So, Nick went crazy today. It's gonna put me in the spot right now. So the medium iced coffee, like always. Dunkin' Donuts swirl. 3 vanilla shots. Let's go.
All right, Dunkin' Donuts swirl. Look at this. You look like you want to
Yeah.
You look like you just want to throw up, like how I felt like. What was it? Baked beans. I couldn't think of the word. Like I literally.
The baked beans. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you wanted to throw up.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, so
it was a little overpowering. It was.
Had they made it correctly, maybe it wouldn't have been too bad.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So really, is that Dunkin' Donut flavor swirl? Is it just not good? What is it?
It was just a little overpowering, just a little tad overpowering.
Like the garlic and the pizza. So now you understand when you sip into something or bite into something.
I'm like you. I powered through. And Becca, we're gladly to help you out with your workout. So
yes,
tell your friends, tell your family about us every Monday night. We are the Seinfeld of the Giants and everything else and world topics and slowly New York Liberty basketball.
World topics. We're the Seinfeld of sports shows. That's what I've just been. That's like, I think, our new tagline. All right. So yesterday you went to a wedding. By the way, no offense to whoever got married. I hope they had a great day. But can we not, with the Sunday weddings, like people, I don't even care if it's in football season. Well, forget it if it's in football season.
Well, no, it's football season. I'm actually one of my good cousins is getting married on a football Sunday.
No, I'm not going.
And it is a Giant home game. And it's in Massachusetts. So.
Wait, what game is it?
The Buccaneers. So.
Oh, well, I mean, I get it.
Of all the games, thankfully, that would be the game I would probably like, oh, here you go.
Look at that. Chris says we are better than Seinfeld. Well, that just made my whole entire year. So that's why I love you guys. So the Sunday wedding thing, I get it. Maybe like that's your venue of your dream and like that's the only day available, or you want to save money, cool, whatever. But like, that's like everybody's day to rest. And most people got to work the next day. So that really sucks. But anyway, you powered through, you went. Give me a rundown. Were there smoothies like at the last wedding?
No, and so this wedding was the exact opposite of the other wedding, but this was what the couple is, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, cool. It's nice and quaint, and it's like, it was a nice, you felt the love, even though you felt the love in the other wedding, I'm not saying that, but this wedding was like a lot more like closer knit, like a smaller wedding. So the venue was really nice. The cocktail hour was pretty simple. It was like it was like pastas. It was like penne alla vodka, and it was like pesto ravioli.
Oh,
and
God.
Pesto meatball was really good. The meatballs were pretty good. Ew. And then there was the antipasto, like the excuse me, the prosciutto, the cheese board, gabagool.
Wait, what?
Capicola, but people in our region say gabagool.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. You gotta have the gabagool. Gabagool over here. No, it's a Italian style.
I thought gabagool was like a pasta or something. It's not.
Yeah. Nope.
It's a what is it?
It's a ham. It's an Italian style ham.
Wow. Yeah. I was today years old when I learned that.
Yeah, the gabagool over here.
Okay, so you had that. What was the dinner options?
It was only 2. It was fish, which we all know that didn't happen. And then I had filet mignon, so I obviously had that. It was really good. It had like a double baked potato, which was really good. I just didn't take it.
What is a double baked potato?
Well, you have your regular baked potato. They baked it over once, and then they like kind of like make it nice and fancy, and then they put cheese over it to melt it.
Make it nice and they put cheese on it.
Oh, so good!
It was so good. Was there a vegetable option, or did you just skip it?
It was like a big ass broccoli, and you know me, I don't like broccoli.
A big ass broccoli, but they give you a stalk and like here.
Yeah,
you go.
Basically like yeah.
Oh, basically they gave you a stalk. Now, do you have a picture of your wedding dinner plate or no?
No, I was just quickly eating it. It's the same dinner plate you've seen at every single wedding venue of all time.
Okay, did they have cake, I assume, or like a dessert table?
Yeah, we bounced before it.
Okay. Did you drink?
I drank during cocktail hour and sobered up to drive home.
Oh, you had to drive home. Right, because you had to work because Sunday weddings. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have dinner tonight? Or are you eating after the show?
I had dinner tonight.
What does that look on your face?
Oh my God, you had that again for dinner? Oh my God, it's not Sunday.
Let me guess. Breaded chicken cutlets, sweet potatoes, and
That's again. Another thing I have a lot.
Pork chops.
No, I had that last week, but no.
Pizza.
No, not tonight.
I don't know.
Spaghetti with meat sauce tonight.
Oh my God. Like, why?
It was a busy day, and my mom had leftover sauce, and that's what we had.
Is it from yesterday?
No, we were at a wedding. Duh.
Oh, so when's the sauce from? The same time frame as the mustard from last week?
No, but you could freeze sauce. Thank you very much.
When was the sauce from?
I don't know. Some
you
Italian.
Don't know? You didn't ask? Did you smell it like beforehand?
It tastes perfect. It tastes perfect.
Did you have salad with it?
Not tonight. It was just a in and out operation of spaghetti with meat sauce.
No garlic bread? Nothing?
Nothing today. My parents had a busy day today, so.
Okay, so spaghetti today, wedding yesterday. Pizza over the weekend at some point?
No, actually, that's a first.
Wow.
Chinese on Saturday night.
No, again?
Again?
I'm glad you brought up Chinese food because last night I get home from Liberty, right? And you send me a clip. Now you're free to do whatever fucking show you want. That's totally fine. Okay. And you could talk about food on other shows. And I watched your little clip.
Excuse me, miss.
I watched your suggestion. Clip, and you are a fast food fiend, which you do not bring up on here. And I'm just wondering, like, when did you become like such a fan of fast food? Because all I ever hear you talk about is breaded chicken cutlets and meatballs and pasta. So, like, I didn't know you like Burger King like that.
Well, I have a quota, and I know you're just gonna bitch and complain and judge me.
A Burger King quota? Like,
no, I just know you're gonna judge me because you're.
I'm not judging you. I just want to know what the fuck is Burger King.
You're a beautiful, skinny woman, and it's gonna be like, oh, Burger King? Like, I've heard it from you multiple times.
I just didn't realize how into the fast food you were. That's all I'm saying. And I didn't realize like you were just like into Burger King like that. Yeah, he does have a Burger King quota. What's the Burger King quota, by the way? What do you?
I'll have it.
You should have never sent me the clip. You knew you probably hit send and you probably regretted it as soon as you sent it to me.
No, I was being a smartass like I always am, and I go ahead, find the clip of you. And
I find this clip of you being like Burger King's the greatest thing in the world. Like, it was so random and weird.
First of all, I like to thank your friend Sean for having me on, and Brandon. So if you like wrestling, I will post the show later. I had a lot of fun talking wrestling with them. I don't really get to do that a lot on podcasts, so it was cool to do. They know a lot more than I do about the current stuff, but I did have fun talking with them. So.
Right. But anyway, you sent me the food portion and you were like showing Burger King all this love.
I do happen to like
your love of Burger King. I do
like Burger King over hot take. And this is going to be clipped and Nikki's going to post it on social.
No, I'm not clipping shit.
I like Burger King better than Mickey D's.
Well, McDonald's is listen, it's all trash. I don't know why you eat any of it. How does Nikki feel about poke bowls? I actually like those.
Yeah, no,
because it's like I mean, I don't order them a lot. I'd rather just get sushi, really. But I would say like that was the one thing that shocked me is I just didn't really understand your love of Burger King because you don't really talk about it. Everything I hear from you here is like Italian food, like 24/7.
Well, I love Italian food, and ice cream. To be fair, to be fair, there is a Burger King literally around the corner from my job. So
you work in Manhattan. There's everything around you. There is everything around you.
There's pizza. There's Chinese. The pizza's whatever. Chinese and like bagels and.
Okay, so Burger King is the best option for lunch?
No, but some days you want something quick and it's fine.
Okay, I have been on the phone with you when you ordered your lunch. I've never heard you at Burger King.
Because I do electronically on the board. And then I will say, okay, I'm having Burger King.
So who are you talking to when you verbally order? Because I've heard you order a sandwich before. Like a food truck?
No, the deli around the corner. Deli like a couple blocks away.
All right. I couldn't believe the Burger King love of all.
I also know I know better to not order in front of you.
What? Why does everybody do that with me? This is why I hate ordering first.
Excuse me. The last time I ordered something with you on the phone, you literally gagged through the ear, and you like obnoxiously gagged through my ears, through my headphones, and I go, I'm never doing this ever again. And
what did you order that
you had your Nicky Nick production of being dramatic, and I go, yeah, no.
What did you order? Do you remember what it was?
It was like chicken cutlet on a hero, and I got like American cheese. And
I remember.
Oh my God.
This was disgusting. It was gross.
And you like gagged through my ear, and I'm like, Nick, you serious? And then you did your Nicky Nick. I'm hanging up now, and I'm like, okay, bye, bitch. I'm gonna go enjoy my sandwich.
Bitch. I'll see you later as I eat my chicken cutlet hero with cheese.
Yeah, and lettuce and tomato. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. You killed me on the tomato, and I was done for, and that was it.
You're like a cocker spaniel.
It's so gross. It's so gross.
But it was in my ear, so.
All right, sorry. Well, don't order gross food.
Yeah, I was in a rush, and I didn't want to hang up on you. Then next time, I'm not ordering.
I don't care. I actually don't mind if people are like, "Hey, I gotta run." Like, I get it.
No, but we were in a deep conversation that day.
I'm sure I was annoyed with the various things that go on in my life.
I should get paid as your therapist.
When am I not annoyed? But people do that with me. Like if I'm out with my friends, I hate going first because I feel like it sets the tone.
On you. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and I think like if you're my friend, like you already know I'm probably gonna order salad or sushi and like just like go do you and order what you want. I promise I'm not judging you. I just don't like a lot of stuff.
So I with you ordering in front of you is just like that Ben Affleck photo of him smoking that cigarette and he's had a rough day with J-Lo.
Why? I truly don't care what people eat. I really don't.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I don't care. If you want to eat Burger King, knock your socks off. I think it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Well. Like, I'm not judging. I just think it's disgusting.
Right.
I think there's better options. Like there
definitely is better options. I'm just saying every now and then I like to have a greasy Burger King, and that's it. That's all.
Okay. Well, more importantly,
yeah, you lost shockingly.
So I put up this poll. I can't believe you guys did this to me. Put up this poll. My thinking was every time I'm in the city, you and I go shoot some food content, and I'm always the one that's got to be like. I gotta try.
We only did it one time.
I gotta try
all
something.
The time we've gone out to the city.
I gotta try something crazy, right? So it
was like, a slice of pizza. What crazy?
It was garlicky as fuck.
First of all, you didn't get a regular slice, and that's on you.
I didn't want to get a regular slice. It did not look good.
All right, babe. Where are we going to dinner?
It was floppy. I don't like floppy, gloppy food. It was floppy pizza. I don't like. That's the same reason I don't like nachos. It's floppy chips. I just don't like it. So
that's what she said.
So anyway, put up this poll, and you guys let me down. All right, like, and I so wanted people to vote for you because I was so pissed with you that day. Like, I just was so mad at you. And I wanted people to vote for you. Why is it not your turn? Like, I feel like it should be your turn to go eat sushi. Like, but no, I got to eat fucking chicken parm now because you all voted for me.
Well, you're the showstopper, so that's what happens when you're the showstopper. So
no, I
don't cares. Hey,
Yeah,
thanks,
Becca's got my back. Becca's got my
Yeah,
back.
you had the heavy hitters. I was sweating a little bit, but I knew
I did have the heavy hitters.
You
on
were
my
like
side.
the fever. You were like Caitlin Clark, and everybody's like, "You go, girl." Yeah, Joe Madden
Yeah,
was like,
I know. Joe had my back. Like all my girls had my back, thankfully. But it wasn't enough to overpower all the boys that voted
Yeah,
for
man.
Danny. Like
you were
that.
like Caitlin Clark.
So I guess it's where are we going Wednesday, and
Yeah, we're
what
gonna
do
have
I
to
have
figure
to
that
eat?
out. We're gonna have to figure that out. I was thinking like a burger.
Okay, but that's not like I do like burgers.
But like I'm talking about like a nice greasy one.
From where?
I don't know. We gotta
I'm
figure
not
it
even
out.
fucking Burger King. No. I'm not
No,
doing
I'm not going to I'm not wasting Burger King on you. Were you nuts?
I mean, I really don't have to like stretch my imagination too much. Like pizza was a lot, and I'm just like, oh my god, like God.
Yeah, see, Chris did say that in his tweet. I do remember that.
Yeah, I know. And there are a couple people who did say you should eat sushi. I should have to eat a chicken parm sub. Like, you know, I mean, we could do that. Oh, okay. If we do that,
Whoa. So it's the
know-
bromance versus the Real Housewives of
yeah, the
East
Real
Rutherford?
Housewives of East Rutherford have my
Yeah.
back. You, first of all, you
No.
have all the boys back you up. Again, you only have bromances because of me. Okay.
Well, answer your phone like one time in your life, and
I do answer my phone. Okay. I do answer my phone here and there.
Right.
The point is the girls have my back. Now with Chris's idea, if you order sushi and I have a chicken parm sub, we know that each other are not going to like it, and then we can just switch.
I also told you, and you went rogue on me again, that I'm saving the chicken parm for in season of like real legit.
What? How? No. What? How many times do I have to do this?
You're not having chicken parm on Wednesday. I'm saving it for a chicken parm that
What do you
know
mean in season?
like,
I'm not eating it at MetLife when we go to the Bengals game.
No. Like when we're hanging out, I'll get like chicken, like a legit chicken parm. So
No,
a hero.
well, we're not going to hang out in season unless it's at the game. So,
oh well, that's sad.
Okay, so what am I eating tomorrow or Wednesday?
We'll put it up for a poll. You turned down my Taco Bell. That would look really good.
I am not eating Taco fucking Bell. You are out of your mind. And you tweeted me some crazy goddamn taco. Like it was like Cheez-It flavored. Like, no. Actually, I'd like to watch you eat Taco Bell. Was that like, do you like Taco Bell?
Yeah, actually I do.
You love Taco Bell.
I don't love it, but I'll eat it. I'll eat that Crunchwrap Supreme. That's actually one of my favorites.
You'll eat that okay. Eat that Crunchwrap Supreme on Wednesday. Please do. I want to see you demolish that fucking Cheez-It.
I'll get 2, babe.
You'll get 2? You're going to be in the bathroom all fucking night long. Your poor wife, honestly, really. Apologies in advance. No, this is your own doing. I'm not even walking into the Taco Bell. I don't even want to walk near it. I don't even want to sniff it, okay? It's disgusting. And you're going to pay for it, not by me, but it's like your stomach is going to wreak havoc on you.
Yeah, I can't do that. But
oh, now you can't do it.
I'll do it. Taco Bell is delicious when you're drunk, Chris.
2. Why don't we do 2 polls, right? 1, should you eat this Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme taco from Taco Bell? And then the other one will just be, we'll take suggestions like,
see, this is the thing. I'm scared about giving suggestions because it's like assholes. Everybody has one, regardless of wherever we're going to.
You're scared of social media. You don't want to stir the pot, and you don't want to stir social media up. Like it's annoying. Stop playing it down the fucking middle.
It's like assholes. Everybody has one. Oh, why didn't you go here? I'm like, okay.
Well, they got mad at you last time. They said you should. All right, everybody. Like, I'll probably be near your work, right? So I guess in the vicinity of.
Not really. We'll be in Midtown. We'll meet in the middle. We'll meet up like towards where the train station is. Penn is for both of us.
So we'll be in Midtown. So we'll clarify that, right? Like I'll come towards that way. Okay. Does that work? And then we'll put up a poll and we'll ask people's opinion where we should go. But I do think you should have the Taco Bell.
If there's a close Taco Bell, yeah.
I'll find one. What define close? Like, what is your parameter for close?
I guess walking distance.
Walking distance? Okay, we'll find one. Don't worry. You won't Uber over to a Taco Bell?
As long as you pay.
I have to pay for it. I got to pay for fucking everything with everybody. This is amazing. Don't worry. I'll pay. I will gladly pay for the Uber if you will eat 2 of those Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supremes. I'll even pay for your Taco Bell. I'm not going in there, but I'll give you the company credit card and I'll even pay for it. How about that?
Just sucks.
Deal? Is that a deal? You're losing nothing except your night to the toilet. So
I'm wasting the company card on Taco Bell. I'm kind of bummed about that.
You're wasting the. Oh my God! So beggars can't be choosers. Like I just offered
all right.
you.
Let's go to Stout.
No, I'm not eating that. No, no.
I'll meet you at Stout.
Oh, isn't there like ground?
Oh yeah. Oh,
there's peas in there, right? I can't do peas. No,
you'll legit throw up.
I will literally throw up. There's peas. There's like all kinds of things. It's like a beef chicken pot pie, and I don't like chicken pot pie. So, this is like Shark Tank. So I just gave you a deal of a lifetime. Will you take that taco deal? Yes or no?
We'll see.
No. We'll see. Stop playing it down the middle. Yes or no?
Fine.
Yes. Problem solved for Wednesday. Thank you.
All
right, everybody.
Now?
Thank you so much for hanging out.
What are you having?
What am I? That is the point of the poll.
Right. You're right. Touche.
Right? That's what we just decided this.
Right.
Yeah, we'll put it up on a poll. Put it up tonight after I clip everything up. I'll put up a poll tonight. But I can't wait to see you eat Taco Bell 2. You said you'll have 2 of the Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supremes.
And then I'll even throw in a Doritos taco as well.
You're throwing it in for yourself because that's what you want. Like I can't wait. Are you gonna eat the whole thing or are you just gonna do a bite and toss it? Like
no,
I do?
I'm eating the whole thing.
But be careful because whatever you make me eat, you're gonna have to eat or take it home.
Fuck.
So just like maybe you don't want 2 tacos.
Oh. All right, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Monday night. The Seinfeld of sports shows. I don't know what the fuck we just talked about for an hour, but we do appreciate you hanging out with us. Danny, tell everybody where they can like and subscribe.
Of course, you can find us on JSN. We should probably write an article or 10 before Greg kills us both.
I wrote my articles, so maybe you could up your article game. Anyway, go ahead.
Of course. JSN for Nikki's Liberty and Giant content, and whenever I decide to write. Of course,
our lead Mets writer over here.
Yeah, that one. I haven't watched a Met game in a month. Obviously in That Sports Network, where we're always on YouTube, and of course, find us on TNL_NYG on all our socials and YouTube. Be sure to follow, like, and subscribe to all that fun stuff. Until Wednesday, we're gonna pump Wednesday's hangout to fun
Taco Bell. Yes. So excited for this. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you on Wednesday at Taco Bell somewhere in the city. And then we'll be back next Monday night. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Go Liberty.